Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Galactic Jerry, and today I'm bringing you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And this time it is against a passerby that goes by the name of Irisveil, and she's bringing a Greninja, an Aegislash, and a Azumarill, a Togekiss, a Malamar, and an Infernape. And over on my team I have a Vaporeon, a Malamar, a Gardevoir, a Togekiss, a Victini, and a Hitmonchan. Which of course my Mega Evolution is going to be Gardevoir, and my opponent doesn't have any Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, so yeah. But with that being said, let's go ahead and press play on this thing. This is going to be a long battle. Overall, it took 41 turns for the whole thing, but yeah, let's see if I can keep up. So I lead off with the Vaporeon, and my opponent leads out with Infernape. So this could be good because, you know, Infernape is fire type and it's weak against water type, but you know, I expected Infernape to be faster, so she goes with the U-turn and goes with the Azumarill. And meanwhile, I went with the Yawn just in case, just pretty much to force him to switch out, just in case he decides to stay in battle. But yeah, the Azumarill gets the Yawn and gets drowsy, so unless she decides to leave her Azumarill in battle, she's going to fall asleep next turn. So yeah, she decides to switch out. Meanwhile, I go with the Acid Armor just to increase my defense by 2 stages, I believe. Yes, 2 stages, because I know Vaporeon has a pretty weak defense, so you know, I can use all the help in that department. But yeah, then Togekiss goes with the Thunder Wave. So yeah, it's going to be really annoying if she decides to start using Air Slash, because most likely it's going to flinch. But then I go with a Yawn again, just to pretty much make her decision a tough one if she decides to, whether or not she decides to stay in battle. But yeah, she decides to switch out because I guess she doesn't want her Togekiss to fall asleep, and she goes into her Greninja, but I get Haxed that turn, and I'm not able to do anything. You know, but I am pretty much at full HP. So then Greninja goes with the Grass Knot. You know, gets the Protean Stab, and it's going to be super effective. Plus the extra damage from the Life Orb, so, which did more than half. But then I get paralyzed again that turn. So you know, it's not going that well for me at this point. But yeah, I recover a little more with the leftovers, you know, but it's not going to be enough because the first Grass now did a lot of damage. Yeah, but yeah, you know, slowly taking damage away from the Life Orb, I mean, the Greninja is. So again, then I go into Togekiss just so I can paralyze her Greninja. But you know, I expect Greninja to have Ice Beam, which it does goes with the Ice Beam, and my Togekiss barely manages to survive, and I am able to get the Thunder Wave off. So you know, this is going to be good for me because I'll be able to be faster, of course. So that way I'll be able to use Air Slash and hopefully flinch him. But you know, I go with the Roost, and hopefully she gets paralyzed that turn. The Greninja does. He gets paralyzed, you know, but unfortunately, he's not getting paralyzed. So it goes with the Ice Beam. Even though I went with the Roost, it still did a lot of damage. I guess it has to do because of the, you know, the Life Orb, of course, and the Protean. But then I go with another Roost. Hopefully this time the Greninja gets paralyzed, but unfortunately that's not the case. At this point I was really getting to get frustrated because, you know, my Vaporeon got paralyzed 2 turns in a row, and this Greninja's not getting paralyzed any turn. So these are the type of things that gets you frustrated. So yeah, I keep using Roost. Hopefully the Greninja gets paralyzed that turn, so he won't be able to attack. But then he goes into the Hydro Pump, knowing that I'm going to keep using Ice Beam, Roost I mean, and so Hydro Pump will be stronger, and it's able to do a lot of damage. So, but yeah, like I say, he didn't get paralyzed that turn. The Hydro Pump didn't miss. So then she decides to switch out into her Azumarill, and I go with the Roost. So that will pretty much bring me close to full HP. So yeah, I recover a little more with the leftovers. I'm not sure why she decided to switch out. Maybe because she expected me to go for Roost again. Then she switches out again into her Carol's. What's that say? Kerosene, which is the Greninja. Takes the Air Slash. And it's going to be enough to take down the Greninja, of course. So yeah, at least I don't have to deal with that Pokemon at least anymore. But yeah. And so I recover back to full HP. So this is where the battle gets kind of interesting, I think. So yeah, the Infernape is obviously going to be faster than me. It goes with a Stone Age. It does a lot of damage. I go with a Thunder Wave, so that way I'll be able to outspeed it next turn. You know, with a Stone Age, and like I said, I didn't miss. It would have been really nice if it would have missed. The Hydro Pump too, but you know, it's not really going my way. So I go with the Roost, expecting that she was going to go with the Stone Edge again, which she does, and is able to hit me. It doesn't miss, and on top of that, it gets a critical hit. So yeah, I wish I could get a critical hit or a Parahex against her, but you know that's not the case. So I go for another Roost, and at this point, I'm just playing the same game I was playing with the Greninja. Hopefully, it gets paralyzed. But then finally she gets paralyzed that turn, so it's not able to attack. But she then ends up switching out into her Blaziken, which is the Aegislash, and I go with the Air Slash. And of course, it's not going to do anything, you know, because it's not super effective or effective for that matter. So so then the Aegislash goes with the King's Shield, I guess, just to scout whatever move I was going to do next. So then she ends up switching out, expecting me to go for another Flamethrower. So I do go for Flamethrower. It doesn't really do much against her Togekiss, and I think at this point is where I screw up. So I switch out into my Gardevoir. I thought my Gardevoir had the ability Synchronize, and I was expecting a Thunder Wave, but unfortunately I don't have Synchronize. I have the Trace. So yeah, I did get the prediction right about the Thunder Wave. So, but I guess I should have known that my Gardevoir had a Trace instead of Synchronize, and you know, it would have been really nice to paralyze this Togekiss as well. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So you know, I might as well Mega Evolve. But I expect her to start using Air Slash now, and hopefully, on her side, start flinching me. So yeah, she goes with the Air Slash, flinches me, so I'm not able to do anything that turn. And she has leftovers, her Togekiss I mean, and goes with another Air Slash, and wait for it, flinches me. Okay, and recover a little more with the leftovers, and wait for it, goes for another Air Slash, and it does not flinch me, but I get paralyzed that turn. So you know, this battle is really frustrating at this point. Was really frustrating at this point. And then she goes with another Air Slash. Of course, it's gonna take me down. But on top of that, she lands a critical hit, so that's just adding insult to injury. So then I go with my own Togekiss, and I noticed I was able to go first that turn, so I am able to get the Thunder Wave off. And of course, I expected her to go for Thunder Wave as well. Maybe back then I should have stayed with the Togekiss instead of switching out to Gardevoir, but you know. So yeah, I'm able to go first that turn, hopefully get the flinch, but guess what? Okay, I do manage to get a critical hit. Yes, I get a she gets paralyzed that turn, so her Togekiss is not able to attack, but then she goes first. The Air Slash, and wait for it. Of course it's going to flinch me. Okay. So you know, at this point we do have the same speed, so it's just a matter of the tiebreaker going on my favor. But so yeah, I'm able to go first this turn. I go with the Air Slash, but wait for it, I'm not able to get the flinch or the paralyzed. Then she goes with the Air Slash and gets the critical hit. So come on, at least give me something. At least one flinch, and it's all I'm asking for. You know, I don't know. It's just okay. So now that turn, she goes first, and of course she's going to get the flinch. Something I wish I would have gotten back then, but you know, my luck is really is bad when it comes to these things. I've said it a lot of times before. You know, I don't have the best of luck. And you know, this is just hoping to prove my theory. But yeah, then I go with the Earth Slide. I'm able to attack first that turn, but you know, it's not going to be enough to take him down because she managed to get 2 flinches against my Togekiss. So yeah, finally my Togekiss goes down. The good thing is this Togekiss is paralyzed, so then I go with the Hitmonchan. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I should have gone with the Victini. So yeah, Hitmonchan does have Thunder Punch. It has Life Orb, it has the ability Iron Fist, so it's going to be enough to take her Togekiss down for sure. You know, but I take some damage from, lose some damage, HP from the Life Orb. Then she goes into her own Malamar. I go with Dragon Punch because it's the strongest move I have, and I'm able to recover a little, some HP. But I take some damage because the Malamar has Rocky Helmet, and plus on top of that I lose more HP to the Life Orb. So then the Malamar goes with the superpower, and since the Malamar has a contrary effect, she'll get the boost in attack and defense instead of the drop. But yeah, then I go with the Draining Punch. I was really hoping I was going to get a critical hit, you know, but how things were going for me in this particular match, I didn't really expect it to get a critical hit. But then the Malamar goes with the Psycho Cut, and of course it's going to take down my Hitmonchan. Then I go into my Victini because I know Victini has U-turn, which is going to be 4 times super effective. So I go with the U-turn. You know, looking back, I think I should have gone with something else. Huh? So yeah, my Victini goes back to me because of the U-turn. So then I go into my own Malamar, and she goes into the Blaziken, or I don't know what she's calling the Blaziken, but the Aegislash, and she goes with the King's Shield, which is good for me because I went with this Night Slash, and I'm going to get the attack boost instead of the drop because of the contrary effect. So then I go with a Night Slash. Hopefully it was going to be enough to take her Aegislash down, but you know it's not, and the weakness policy gets activated. But you know, I should have known. So then probably known that her Aegislash was going to be able to survive the Night Slash. She takes advantage of that and goes with the Sword Stance. So her attack stats really high right now. And goes with the Shadow Sneak. So I go with the Topsy-Turvy just to reverse any positive stat changes that she has on her Aegislash, which in this case is her attack stat with the Sword Stance and the weakness policy. So then she goes with another Shadow Sneak, which it does nothing now because of the Topsy-Turvy. I was really hoping that she was going to do King's Shield again, you know, but I didn't really expect much. So yeah, so I go in the Night Slash and finally am able to take down the Aegislash, and I'm able to recover a little more with the leftovers. And then she goes into her Infernape. I go with the Psycho Cut because I know it's going to be super effective. I was tempted on going for superpower, but you know, I wasn't sure if it was going to be enough to take down the Infernape, even though I was at +2 in attack. Maybe I should have the damage calculator next to me. But yeah, then she goes into her last Pokemon, which is the Azumarill. I go with the Psycho Cut, and it's not able to do half, so that the Azumarill is able to get the belly drum off and boost, maximize her attack stat. Eats the Citrus Berry to recover pretty much some of the HP she lost with the belly drum. So yeah, then the Azumarill goes with the Aqua Jet, and of course it's gonna take down my Malamar. Should have gone with the superpower against Infernape. So yeah, then I go with my Victini, and of course, you know, since Azumarill has Aqua Jet and the attack stats maxed out, it's going to be enough to take down my Victini, which it does. So unfortunately, I was not able to win this match. It was a really frustrating match, but it was a really good match for the most part. You know, I made some bad mistakes, and you know, but whatever. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this match, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button, and you know, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you know, it'd be really cool if you did. You know, your support really means everything, and it definitely gives me a reason to keep uploading videos. Sorry if I sound kind of drowsy. It is kind of late right now. It is 3 AM, so I should be going to sleep pretty soon. But other than that, thanks for watching, and yeah, this battle, it was a good one, but I lost. But oh well, that's all I'm looking for. As long as we have a good battle, that'll be good enough. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll catch you next time.